Hi there, this is Mike and Bear again. We're back in the White Mountains today. It's Franconia State Park. We're doing North and South Kinsman. Not quite sure how many miles yet. The track I had mapped out, it's about 14 miles, but got several options. I think that might be a bit too much for this area. So our shortest track will probably be about 9 miles, so somewhere in that range. So we're just getting started, so thanks for following along. So right now we're leaving the parking center. We're headed to Lonesome Lake Trail, and then from there headed up to North Kinsman. The high 77, so we got about a 2,000 foot elevation climb in these first like 3.5-4 miles here. So it's a pretty decent climb. So that's about the next 3.5-4 miles. So we're on our way. To Lonesome Lake, we'll be running into the first, or at least the first AMC Appalachian Mountain Club hut that I've been to. Pretty soon we'll be on the Appalachian Trail. First steps on the Appalachian Trail in the White Mountains. Have a look around. This place is absolutely gorgeous. Holy cow. It's just breathtaking up here. That to the right is the start, I believe, of the Franconia Ridge. That was the Lonesome Lake Hut and Lodge, where you can stay for the night, and they feed you, I believe, dinner and then breakfast in the morning. But right now, so that's one of 6 of the huts operated by the Appalachian Mountain Club. But because of COVID, they're all closed right now. Even the bathrooms are closed up there. So right now we're going to continue on and catch the Appalachian Trail and head up towards North Kinsman, or Kinsman. So far, I don't want to speak too soon, but so far this trail, we're about 2 miles in for today, and it's been a lot easier than the Osceola trail that we did last week. There hasn't been any like boulder hopping or rock scrambles like we had last week. I'm sure I'm probably speaking too soon because we haven't got to North or South Kinsman yet, so I'm sure headed up those mountains, it's going to get much tougher. apparently we got a little carried away with walking on all those wooden boards. That was so much fun. I just took us a loop around the Lonesome Lake, which was pretty cool, but we were actually not on the Appalachian Trail. The AT starts behind the Lonesome Lake Hut. So now we are back on track, headed up to Kinsman North Peak. I spoke too soon. Looks like the climb's getting ready to start. This guy's yelling at us. He ran right into us in the trail, him and his little buddy. I guess he's pissed. We got in his way. Oh. What you doing there, buddy? Oh. Where'd you go? Oh. Have a good day. Looks like we reached a junction of the Appalachian Trail and the Kinsman Pond Trail. For now, we're gonna keep on going the Appalachian Trail. We got about 200 more feet of elevation to climb up till we get to the North Peak, and then we'll continue on to the South Peak. But on the way back, this is where the loop starts. We'll be coming down this trail, down the Kinsman Pond Trail. So it's almost noon, so the pond should be up here shortly, so we'll stop and have some lunch and try and find a stream, grab some more water. Oh, we finally got our first view of North Kinsman. That's where we're headed, up top there. That's the first mountain peak we're headed up to. This trail is so awesome. I love this tree line here, just going up the side. It's like a wall of trees making the trail. Looks like we got our first good view here. Straight across, that's Franconia Ridge. Oh, we made it to the top of North Kinsman. Take a look at this view. It is absolutely amazing up here. You know, that's Lafayette straight out there, and then the Franconia Ridge going across. Got our first view of South Kinsman right in front of us, so that's where we're headed. And you know, once we get there, that's our kind of furthest out we're going today. But further out, if you look at the highest mountain peak out there is Mount Moosilauke, which is the first 4,000 footer in New Hampshire on the Appalachian Trail when you're headed from Vermont to New Hampshire, headed northbound, or if you're headed southbound, it'd be your last 4,000 footer that you hit. The last clip there, that was a 360-degree view from on top of South Kinsman. So we've now completed, we got to North and South Kinsman. So now I'm headed back down. So I'm going to go back down and catch up and complete the loop. I think I'll have enough time. Right now, we're about 6 miles in for the day. So yeah, I'll probably, if we do the big loop that I had mapped out, probably looking at about 14 miles for the day or something like that. It is starting to sprinkle a little bit, so I know that video you can see it a little bit, but I guess that would be on the west side of the White Mountains. It just looks like it's downpouring out there. We're headed more like we're headed east, and headed east, the sky still looks pretty clear, so I think we're in pretty good shape. Made it back to the junction of the Kinsman Pond Trail and the AT. We've taken the Kinsman Pond Trail down to the bottom. We've got down from both the North and South Kinsman peaks, and now we're headed back down the mountain. This is a really nice AMC shelter here. There's a toilet, there's a big bear box to put your food so the bears don't get it. There's a pond back here, so you got water access, toilet, and then this nice shelter right here in front of me. So really, really cool place. This place is freaking amazing. This is awesome. This is the Kinsman Pond, and up there, that's I believe that's the North Peak. So the Kinsman Pond Trail turned into this Cascade Brooks Trail. This trail is amazing. I don't know how it will be getting down further, if it'll be any easier or harder than the Appalachian Trail part, but it's pretty neat. It's just these basically running along this brook the whole way. These basically these big boards to walk on. Pretty cool. And I haven't ran into anyone on this trail yet, so I don't think this one's used as much as the others. So definitely a lot less traffic because I haven't ran into anyone yet. So pretty neat place. Well, we made it back to the car. Overall, awesome day. The weather was great. We got to go to 2 of the 4,000 foot peaks, and then the pleasant surprise was that Cascade Brook trail. That was absolutely beautiful. I didn't expect that. I expected to see the nice peaks with the good views and the lakes and ponds and streams and all that, but the Cascade Brook trail, that was really awesome. So overall, we went 13.6 miles today, so we're packing up here and probably stopping to get some cheeseburgers. So thanks for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. If you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe, and so you can get notified of all of our future adventures.